Thought I'd do something fun. Hey guys, Moogle 847 back again. And this time I decided to do one of the more interesting horror franchises that I actually do like. And I am back this way. There we go. Anyway, I am going to review one of my favorite horror franchises. Now, I'm not really a big horror movie buff. I never got into Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, um, Pinhead. Never got into those. But one series I did get involved with was a fun little series called Tremors. And if you've never seen this, it started out being a rated R movie, and then eventually got to the place where, let's see, no, I'm sorry, they are all PG-13. Well, except for number 3, which is PG somehow. Anyway, but what's neat, I'm not actually going to go through the whole series. This is just going to be the review on Tremors 1. Now, Tremors 1 is, probably one of the neat ones. And funniest thing is, this series is still going. They just last year released number 5. So, this is one of those series that just keeps coming around. But, let's see. Fun fact about the first movie. Let's see. One of the stars of this first movie. Let's see. This movie stars, let me read here. Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Michael Gross, and Reba McEntire. So, it's awesome there. But the whole thing is about a group of people who live in an area called, or live in a town called Perfection, Nevada. And for those of you that have never been to Nevada, there's pretty much nothing there. You got like about maybe about 2 major cities. Well, sorry, 1 major city and about 3 other like decent sized towns, and that's about it. The rest of it is mountains and desert. So it's out in the middle of nowhere. Well, with them in Perfection, Nevada, there's suddenly these problems that start happening where people either are dying from just general dehydration by staying up in a tower for too long, or people just suddenly disappearing when they need to be working on fixing roads or something. It turns out they find this nice little snake, and it's definitely a different snake. It doesn't really have any eyes or anything, but no one can really figure out what the thing is. Turns out that snake is actually a part of a giant worm, and the giant worm will eat people. The thing is, they still can't understand how in the world the thing finds them, until they realize it feels vibrations. It feels the vibrations that are being being caused by people. So the point is, now they go back to the town, and after realizing these worms are loose, they have to go up and try to get all the townspeople, which is about 10 people, out of their homes into safety. So the question is, will they make it in time? I'll let you guys figure that out. But really, when I first saw this movie, it was like, okay, this is actually a pretty decent horror flick, and the effects are pretty good. When the worm, they did practical effects, so when the worm comes out of the ground and is trying to eat somebody, that worm is actually there trying to eat people. It's awesome. But, it really is one of those neat shows. Funny thing enough, Michael Gross is the character that ends up recurring in all 5 films. But, the first movie is just called Tremors. The second movie is called Tremors Aftershocks. Let's see. The third movie is called Tremors 3 Back to Perfection. Fourth movie, they called it Tremors 4 The Legend Begins. It's actually more of a western, but it's still fun. And then the latest one, Tremors 5, They call it Bloodlines. So, you know, like I said, it really is a great series, guys. Um, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give the original Tremors, though. I'm gonna give that an A. It is a solid A. It is loads of fun. Like I said, the effects are great. You really feel for these people because unlike Jason or Freddy Krueger and any of those where it's like, yeah, this couldn't happen. This is one of those deals where it's like, yeah, these creatures suddenly came out of nowhere, and it's a creature that could visit, or that you can actually see that could actually happen. That's what makes it scary. Because yeah, we are still, for as long as humanity has been on this planet, we are still finding creatures like out in the Amazons, out in the oceans. We are still exploring this freaking planet, and we've been here for like for around like 10,000 years maybe. So it's just sad. So to think that something like this, could actually happen, where a giant worm that eats people shows up, and that's pretty damn scary. All right, guys. So anyway, and like I said, I am sorry for missing Saturday, or for not getting that live stream to work. I couldn't figure it out, or X Split was having some issues, and then would have gotten this up yesterday, but I had other things going. So anyway, so better late than never. Anyway, so like I said, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna keep bringing content, bro. I'm gonna keep bringing contact, folks, and or contact. I'm gonna keep bringing content. Sorry. 8 o'clock in the morning class. You're not thinking after that. All right, guys. Take it easy.